I just finished a book that someone who I highly respect on this app as a book creator said was the greatest book they have ever read. Hard Rain Falling by Don Carpenter. Hard Rain Falling by Don Carpenter was published in 1969. It is an exploratory character prison novel. It's a work of American literature. This book is very driven by two main characters for the majority of the book. We're introduced to a character named Billy and also a character named Jack. We end up following Jack for the majority of the novel. The prose in this book is absolutely fantastic. The first about 80 pages are spent building up the environment and the world and the story around these characters and why they're going to be important and why we're going to continue to follow them throughout this 305-page novel. The main character, Jack, that we follow throughout the story, he's someone that exists in the lower class, the bottom of society. He's making bad decision after bad decision. He's hanging out with people that are doing the same things. They're directionless. They're purposeless. They don't have really any meaning in the life that they're living in. They're kind of just living moment by moment and at times living second by second. There's no direction. There's no plan. There's nothing charted for them through their own volition for the life that they live. We follow this character, Jack, and to Carpenter's credit, throughout the book and specifically towards the end, we do see a lot of growth in Jack. We see a lot of growing up. We see him become a man. We see him turn into a whole person. But we see that at the expense of an event in the book that I felt was forced. I felt that the development of Jack's character, because of the event that happened in and around the middle of the book, was something that didn't need to take place. I felt that the ending was very botched. There was much to be desired when I closed the last page of this book. I think it's an overall good book. I think it's a really good read. Again, the prose is really strong. The writing by Carpenter is consistent. It's full of depth. There's a lot that you can cling to throughout the pages. But for a character novel to have as many flaws in the character development that they have is something that really kind of pulled it away from that top shelf read for me. It's one that I felt I saw the direction that Carpenter wanted to go to potentially, but kind of just missed the mark. I wouldn't say it's the greatest novel of all time, but I think that is what is so great about literature and so great about books, is because there are people that when you bring up Hard Rain Falling to them, their eyes are going to light up and they're going to say, this is the greatest book I've ever read. When somebody asks me in the future about Hard Rain Falling, I'll tell them those same things. I'll say, yeah, I thought it was a good book, but I felt that the character development was flawed. I thought the prose was really strong. I think books like this are a great example of why literature is important, why discourse in literature is important, and why we need to continue engaging in conversations like this where we differ, because it brings to life literature that is worth talking about. It brings to life criticism that deserves to be had. And it's just an overall better experience when engaging with literature.